Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Do, 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 do. Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling, shake it up Saturday. Yes, my hair is slightly bedhead because I did have a nap this afternoon. Just a little one. Time's now 5:30. Yeah, well, I did about an hour ago. I read for about 30 minutes. So, I had a 30-minute nap. I feel great. I feel refreshed. It's time to get moving again. Uh, how has your Shake It Up Saturday been? I'm fiddling around with my lights here right now. Why actually it's more shiny on this? I don't have my overhead light on. So I was trying out with my lamp, and I thought my lamp was coming from this side, but that's the window because I've got the blinds up. So it's just, there we go. It's kind of, anyway, who cares about the lights? You can see me, that's fine. If you can't see me, it don't matter. But today I got to, one of the things I had on my calendar today was a call with a friend that we haven't connected for in a while. We did have we met up again last week at Networking Riches, and we hadn't spoken for ages. I was trying to think, when was the last time we had, you know, we hadn't been in any of the same meetings together for a while, just kind of fell out of contact. And we had a meeting on Monday morning that it was a 30-minute meeting, and it went by in like 5 seconds. 5 seconds, meeting was over. 30 minutes are gone. And so we set up to have a meeting today, and but I actually scheduled 2 hours in my calendar, and we were online for 2.5, I think. One should be somewhere, 2.5 hours. But it was a really, really good call. We had so much fun. We had to make sure we both saved the Zoom chat because we were giving each other links backwards of, oh, here, look, take a look at this, have a look at that. Here's my affiliate link for this one. Oh, well, here's my affiliate link for this. And we were switching affiliate links. And if you don't know what being an affiliate is, it is that sometimes, most of the time, there's businesses that if you look, you can find your affiliate link. If you have a product that you really like and you want to go talking about this product, then usually you go see if they have an affiliate link. And the affiliate link means that if you promote their product based on the sales that you do, you might get a percentage of the sales back. You may get like reward points that then build up to a certain level. There's all sorts of different ways. Usually it's a small commission back on what it is that you have brought in. And you see them all over the place. They're in my affiliate links are in my descriptions. There's, if you're looking at YouTube videos and they're promoting products on those videos, or if you want to, and some of them even go, well, I use this type of microphone, I use these speakers, I use these headphones, this is my computer, blah, 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 blah. And there's affiliate links, and there's links listed down below in the description. Those are affiliate links. And I just give away all the secrets, sorry. But people, what was I going to say? So we were going backwards and forwards, giving out affiliate links on different sites that we use, even membership sites. It was a lot of fun. And then we were talking about people. Oh, I need to connect you with this person. I need to connect you with that person. And so there was ideas were flowing. It was really cool. Like she has this one thing that she does with spas, and so I said to her, well, you've got those particular products there that you're selling to the spas. Why not sell them on the idea of doing this? And she's like, oh my gosh, that is so good. And then she was giving me ideas too. So it was a lot of backwards and forwards stuff. It was awesome. I love calls like that. When you get to know somebody, and then you, on a personal level, and then you start talking about their businesses, how can I refer you? Well, this is how you can refer me. What link will I use? Sometimes they will give you a link which is an affiliate link for you personally, or it is their affiliate link, based on however the program is set up. But it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. And I discovered new things today too. Stuff that was free to sign up for that I could make money back on. I'm sort of like, I love this. And so we had a lot of fun. And then afterwards, I was sending messages to introduce her to people, and it was good. It was I was able to, when I found she mentioned one word, I says, I have a friend that you need to meet, and I said, this is what he does, and she's like, I would love to talk to him. I says, I will make an introduction, and so I made the introduction, sent them both a message, with both of them in there saying, meet, person A, meet person B, meet person A. And then I went on about, person A, this is person B, we've known each other, blah, 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 blah. This is what they do, which I thought would be a good fit with what it is that you do. Person B, this is person A, and this is how long I've known them, and this is what da 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 da. So I've actually, and I was thinking, when did I actually meet them? And I got thinking, and I thought, it may have, actually, no. I thought it would have been around the same time. But then I'm thinking that one was well before the other, because one I met while I was still in Virginia, and the other one I didn't meet till after I moved to California. So one I met before 2010, one I met after 2010. So it's it was just an amazing. I mean, when I can take two people and said, here, talk together. You guys have products that complement each other, that will work well together. I'm sure you guys will come up with some ideas on how you can support each other's businesses because you're in that same space. Here is this industry or this niche market. Here is this niche. Here is this industry. You guys have products that both feed into this. You're both talking to the same type of people. Come together, and your products complement each other. They work together. They would work together well. One product is not the same as the other. You approach the things in different ways. Maybe there's something that you can do and bring it all together and work together on a project or something like that. So I love that, and I've been super excited this week because I got back into networking. Even though it's online, I got back at, I had networking riches last week. I got to meet with my polka dot. Finally, my schedules worked that I could get on with my polka dots, and that was awesome. We had 41 people in the room, I think it was, and so I've got meetings already in my schedule that are coming up over the next few weeks from people I met at that meeting, where we're going to sit down and we're going to talk. Hey, what is it? Now on the call you did explain that more to me, and then how can I support you? How can I, what type of people are you looking for? How can I best refer you? So it's doing that sort of stuff. I love. So that's how I shook up my days. I had a really great meeting, and then I was doing the introduction afterwards, and then what did I do? Had lunch. I had had breakfast, but I hadn't had lunch at that point. And now I'm about to go and take a DOG for WALK. My head came up. Hey, Zippy. Hey, sweetie girl. Don't know what was up with her today, because I had some treats sitting here on the table while I was talking with my friend, and I thought I would entice Zeffie up so she could get to meet Zeffie, and Zeffie would have none of it. None of it. She would, I'm holding the treat in my hand and look at this, and she just puts her head up, looks at it, and goes back to sleep. But I get off the call, I get up, I go get my lunch, I come and I sit down here, boom, she's right here next to me. What you got, Ma, for lunch? I don't hear a little bit. So she just got her 3 pieces of treat. She got nothing of the food I was eating, and she was happy with that. So I don't know what was up with her. And then when I got up and started moving around and doing some sorting and stuff, she was in her crate. I'm like, are you okay? And she doesn't typically go in there, but I do have one of those cooling pads. So I have on the base of her crate, there is the tray that goes at the bottom. Then I have a towel underneath that. Then I have one of those cooling gel pads that you see for dogs. They can either lay on it directly, but most of the time they lay on it directly. But then she has her dog bed, and her dog bed is just like about this thin on the base. It's got the bumpers around the edge, and it fits exactly in her crate. and then it has a very thin base to the bed. And so when she won't lay directly on the cooling pads, but if I put her bed on top of the cooling pad with a very thin base there, she will go and lay on it if she gets too hot. So you got to disguise things at times, like parents who would hide things in food and stuff, and disguise the vegetables into pies or things. One of my brothers was he didn't like peas. Must ask if he still does this. He didn't like peas, and so Mum would put them in all sorts of things, and if she had them on the plate together, no more than 6. If she put 7 on the plate, he would leave 1 behind. He would only eat 6 peas. Oh, the crazy things we do as kids. But anyway, so yeah, it has the thin bed, and then she lays on top of that, and she gets the effects of a cooling pad from underneath. And when it starts to get a little warm, she likes to go in there because it's dark, because I have a cover all around it, and the only side that doesn't have the cover is the side with the door. When she goes in there, it's dark, it's cool, and so yeah, it's her little cave. And then she'll go into the bedroom, because the bedroom gets a lot cooler, because it's on the north side of the vehicle, so it doesn't get sun on it that much. It gets sun in the morning, sun late afternoon, but it's usually pretty cool in there, although it does get sun along the roof the whole time. But as far as the sides and the back go, the back doesn't get the sun at all, because it comes up there and it sits over there. So it's she likes it in there too. And so I have her gel pad for in the bedroom, and and she also has a blanket in there that has a cooling effect too, that when you first touch it, it feels cold, but then it slowly warms up. That's that's a really awesome blanket, that one. So I try and find ways to keep her cool without her know that she's staying cool. But then she figures out those areas, and excuse me, and likes to sleep on those things. So see if I can sneak her gel pad into her bed, under her bed, because she has a comforter that she sleeps on, and that kind of makes up her little bed area. But we'll see. So anyway, what fun things did you get to do to shake up your day? Did you write any questions, any answers down to what jobs you've had over the years? I remember when I was in BNI, we had the one sheet, and you'd fill out this form, and you'd have somebody read it out before you did your presentation, and I listed every single job on there. And somebody said, "Why do you list every single job you've ever had on there?" I said, "Because I don't know, when you're new into a group and you don't know everybody in the group yet," I said, "it's a great way that you can find connections with people." I list out all my interests. I list out all the jobs I've had, because I don't know which one. There could be an interest or a hobby that I have, or a job that I have had, that somebody else also may have had or may be interested in as well, and it gives us a common ground for talking later on. So, because when you're going to meet with somebody and you walk into their office or their house, and you're looking around for, oh, that's a great picture of your kids, or that's a nice picture of that. Oh, I love that artist. That's a great piece that you got, a piece of art on the wall. You're looking for somewhere that you can use to break the ice and have that common ground area, and that was one of those type of things. That's how you do it there. You list all your interests and stuff, and somebody, oh, she likes to cook. Oh, I like to cook too. Or, oh, I wonder what book she likes to read. Because reading and writing, meeting people, and travel are the first 4 that go on my list of interests. So meeting people, writing, reading, and traveling. Those are the first 4 interests that I have. And yes, genealogy is in there too. Can't believe I forgot off genealogy. First, my top 5: genealogy, travel, writing, reading, meeting people. They go on there those are the top 5, and they go in there in some sort of order depending on the order I remember them in. And then I have a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm interested in, like music and knitting, crocheting, drawing, or doodling. I call it doodling. Some people have seen my artwork, but not many. I'm okay. I'm not any great artist or anything else. I can't do proportions properly. I do a human face. It looks a mess. doing a still life, it starts off really good and then something goes wrong. And that was even doing night school classes, doing those community classes that you can go to the local high school and do at night or something. I had this we put two shoes, we had to put a black and a white shoe up on the table and we're drawing it. And one part of it came out really cool. Like the white sneaker came out really cool, but there was my black shoe happened to be up against it. And somehow my black shoe ended up kind of looking like an iron, like one of those irons that you use for pressing clothes. So, yeah, not sure what happened to that. I just couldn't get right at the time, but so what sort of things do you like to look at? Things that you like to do, jobs that you have had, look at your business. What type of people are you looking for? Look for people who are also looking for the same type of people you're looking for, and maybe you guys could get to, if you've got a product that goes into a niche and they have another product that goes into that same niche, maybe you could collaborate and come up with something joint together that you've got the force of two instead of just being by yourself. You now have two of you that can go in and present to these niche markets. So think of things like that. Who can you team up with? I gotta go. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening. We'll catch you guys back here tomorrow morning for Serenity Sunday. Hei konera.